lesson, we shall look at those letters which are shortlisted on the basis of shape similarity principle. Voiced cerebral plosive, DAW. Voiced retrophrix, RAW. Voiced palatal plosive, JAW. Close back rounded short vowel, OO. And its long counterpart, OO. Voiced aspirated labial plosive, BHAW. And voiced velar nasal, YAW. Let's take a closer look at each of them one by one. The first letter we have is DAW. The pronunciation is similar to DA in dangerous. There is a bar above the letter. This letter can occur word initially, such as in Domru, meaning the musical instrument used by Lord Shiva, and the word medially as the member of the consonant cluster, as in Adda, meaning friendly chat during leisure time. Now, let's try to write this letter. Start by drawing the matra first, then draw a small vertical line. Follow the subsequent strokes in the sequence as shown in the visual reference. You have now successfully written the Bengali letter DAW. The next letter is RAW. There is no English equivalent similar to this pronunciation of this letter. It is named at Doi Shunno RAW. There is a bar which is matra above the letter. This letter can occur word medially, such as aral means conceal, and word finally as in chor meaning slap. Now let's try to write this letter. We will start by writing DAW and then put a dot below the letter. You have now successfully written the Bengali letter RAW. The next letter is JAW. The pronunciation is similar to ja in English word judge. There is a bar above the letter. This letter can occur word initially, such as jorip meaning measurement, word medially such as ojostro meaning many, and word finally as in kaj meaning work. Now let's try to write this letter. First, draw the matra. Then draw the curved lines according to the sequences shown in the visual, which is similar to the letter DAW. Now from the matra, extend two more shallow curves shown in the screen. You have now successfully written the Bengali letter JAW. The next letter is OO. The corresponding pronunciation of this alphabet is similar to the short OO in put in English sound system. It is a short vowel. The letter is called Rosho. There is a bar which is matra above the letter. This letter can occur word initially, such as Uchcho meaning high. It can appear in the word medial position as a diacritic mark, such as Morubhumi meaning the desert, and also in the word final position as a diacritic mark, such as Lebu meaning lemon. The corresponding diacritic mark, known as Ukar, is added to the consonant form below. Now, let's try to write this letter. First, begin by writing the letter DAW, following the instruction given previously. Next, draw a wave-like pattern on the matra, similar to how we wrote the letter TAW. You have now successfully written the Bengali letter U. The next letter is U. Pronunciation is similar to the U in book in English sound system. The letter is called Dirgho. Dirgho means long in Bangla. It is uttered same as U. There is a bar above the letter. This letter can occur word initially, such as Usha meaning the dawn. It can appear in the word medial position as a diacritic mark, such as Bhumi meaning land. Now, let's try to write this letter. First,
write the letter Hosho according to the instruction given earlier. Finally, an upward arc is attached at the left side of Hosho, as you are seeing on the screen. You have now successfully written the Bengali letter Dirgho.
The next letter is Bha. The sound generally attached with this alphabet is more like Bha sound found in the English word bat. There is a bar above the letter. This letter can occur word initially such as bhora meaning full, word medially such as abhay meaning fearlessness, and orthographically it also appear in the final position such as shubho means auspicious. Now let's try to write this letter.
Draw a horizontal matra at first. Then start with an anti-clockwise loop and extend it as shown in the screen. Then follow the other curves according to the serial stroke pattern.
You have now successfully written the Bengali letter Bha. The next letter is O. The pronunciation is similar to the nung in bang. There is no bar above the letter. This letter can occur word medially in kangal meaning beggar and word finally such as bang meaning frog. Now let's try to write this letter.
Recall the instruction for writing da without the matra. Instead of matra, add a loop with an arc-like tail on the top.
You have now successfully written the Bengali letter Wa. Let's look at some examples using some of the letters we have learned.
The first letter we have here is Da. In initial position, it can occur in Dalim, which means pomegranate. In medial position, it can occur in Kudak, which means bad omen. In final position, it can occur very less in the language. The next letter is Doishunoro. In initial position, it can't occur in its original form. In medial position, it can occur in Arut, which means wholesale storage. In final position, it can occur in Har, which means bone. The next letter is Borgeja. In initial position, it can occur in Jele, which means fisherman. In medial position, it can occur in Pajor, which means ribs. In final position, it can occur in Jahaj, which means ship. The next letter is Hosho. In initial position, it can occur in Uma, which means another name of Parvati, the wife of Lord Shiva. In medial position, it can occur as in Baul, which means a type of folk singer or musician in Bengal. In final position, it can occur in Bow, which means wife. The next is the diacritic form of Hosho, Hoshokar. In initial position, it can occur in Fool, which means flower. In medial position, it can occur in Bokul, which means bud. In final position, it can occur in Goru, which means cow. The next letter we have here is Dirgho. It can occur in initial position in Urmi, which means wave. In medial or final position, Dirgho can't occur in its original form. Finally, we have the diacritic form of Dirgho, Dirghokar. In initial position, it can occur in Kul, which means riverbank. In medial position, it can occur in Moyur, which means peacock. In final position, it can occur in Shoroju, which is a river in the north part of India. But in Dirghokar, it can occur in the final position in very less in number. The last letter we have is Bha. In initial position, it can occur in Bhat, which means cooked rice. In medial position, it can occur in abhash, means hint or idea. In final position, it can occur in gabhi, which means cow.
Wonderful. Keep on practicing these letters for perfection. See you in the next class.